Hey everybody, so welcome back to the Nick Show, and today I'm going to be talking about the minimum wage. Sorry I'm not as dressed up as I usually am, but so lately I've been listening, to the news, and there's been this group that's calling for a raise in the minimum wage. They're called the Fast Food Forward Group, and basically what they're calling for is a raising of the minimum wage from $7.25 to $15 an hour. And, today I just wanted to kind of go through, certain points that the Democrats make and kind of refute them one by one. And there's just only about 3 points. I mean, they can't really say much about it because they're basically wrong on pretty much everything that they say. So, I'll start off by saying that, these Democrats, these stupid Democrats, believe that raising the minimum wage will increase jobs because people will have more money to spend. Therefore, companies will get more revenue because those people who got the increase in the wages will spend more on those companies. So therefore, the companies will get more money, and then therefore they'll be able to create more jobs. And first of all, you got to realize that, I'm going to refute it. Basically, people who say this are wrong because, first of all, you got to realize that, whenever you raise the minimum wage, you're pricing out lower skilled workers from the job marketplace. So basically, that destroys their whole premise, right then and there, because basically if, you can't, if those companies, you're expecting those companies to get more revenue, and they won't, because basically people are just going to lose their jobs. They're not going to get more revenue because, and people aren't going to get more money because they're just going to lose their fucking jobs, and that's all there is to it. So, of course, there's going to be a couple people who will get to keep their jobs. Probably 1 out of 10 will be able to keep their job at McDonald's, flipping burgers or whatever, for $15 an hour. But, the other 9 are going to lose their jobs, and they're not going to be able to spend any money because they're not even going to have any income at all. So, there goes that premise. And, basically, if they, I don't understand why they set these arbitrary numbers at 15. Some Democrats say 11, some say 10.50, some say 13, whatever. They always come up with these imaginary numbers in their head that they think is right. Like they know the finance of, every single company, like they're fucking God or something like that. And, I just don't understand why they just don't, raise it to $50 an hour if that's the case. If it creates more jobs, why not raise the minimum wage to $50 an hour? Then we'll have, 4% unemployment, and if we raise it to $500 an hour, then I guess everybody will have a job then, right? And everybody will be getting paid $500 an hour. I mean, this is the kind of fucking fantasy world that these Democrats, live in. And just to say that, I'm not a Republican or anything like that. I'm actually a libertarian, but basically they're just delusional. They live in this fucking fantasy world where they think if, a company has to pay more for the labor that they hire, then they're going to get more money. No, they're losing money because they have to pay more for it, and therefore they got to fire more people. I mean, it's just astounding, but to make another point is people who are paid more perform better, and they say all people. They don't really pick and choose because they don't know every single person in the United States. Obviously, we've all worked with people who are below par, who don't do a good job, but yet get paid the same amount of money as us. Well, those people end up getting fired, or they don't get a raise, and the people who do the good job end up getting raised. That's how the free market works. But to sit there and say, okay, everybody has to get paid the same, well, that just doesn't work. Just a quick example is public school teachers. Public school teachers in Illinois get paid $80,000. They get all these benefits, so on and so forth. But yet the students, there's no improvement in in the students' scores, math scores, science scores, whatever. I mean, our country was just recently, I just saw like on CNBC or something like that, our country's like ranked 26th in the world or something now. I mean, seriously? obviously, you know, everybody doesn't do the same job, and everybody should, you know, get paid differently for the job that they do. And that's why, because some people do a better job and some people do a worse job. And I'll continue this here in a second.